Now, while some governments around the world are ahead of the curve when it comes to vaccination rollouts, South Africa won't be meeting its own deadlines. Our government had committed to inoculating over 1 million people by the end of March. That deadline will be pushed back by at least 2 weeks due to, in part, a global shortage. eNCA's Heidi Giokos takes a look.
When the rollout of the AstraZeneca vaccine was postponed because it's not effective against the main variant in South Africa, it threw a spanner in the works. Government had set a deadline to begin phase 2 of the vaccine rollout by next month. Now authorities admit the country won't even have completed phase 1 by mid-April.
I see us pushing back. Maybe the second phase might start the second week of April, because we must finish our frontline, our health workers, and we must reach that million. We seem to be very slow. We are dependent on the manufacturers. When the vaccines are available, we ship it, we fly it in, we start inoculation.
Because the Johnson & Johnson vaccine has been brought here on a trial basis only and is still waiting for the regulatory approval to be rolled out, pressure is mounting for other manufacturers to provide vaccines.
There are 2 vaccines that have been approved, AstraZeneca and Pfizer. AstraZeneca we can no longer use because of the new variant, and that leaves us with Pfizer at the moment. There are also huge complications with availability. Everyone in the world wants this vaccine, and they just can't manufacture enough to provide enough vaccines. So just because the government has ordered or procured 20 million doses doesn't mean there's going to be stock.
But the challenge is not only to procure more vaccines like Pfizer, it's to make sure the country can store those doses and that they're effective against the variant first identified in South Africa, 501Y2. At the same time, government has still not given the over 1 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine to the rest of the continent. They're still in the warehouse while the expiry date looms. It would seem the South African government is facing an uphill battle, and that with the threat of a third wave on the horizon. Heidi Giokos, Johannesburg.